Hey guys, welcome back. We're on episode 9 of Strictly Personal Podcast today with John, Allie, Daniel, TJ, and myself, Kavika. Austin always in the sound booth over there. So
let's get in.
let's just get in. All right. So eventful weeks for you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's been a wild one.
It's been a wild one.
Yeah. Definitely some unexpected shit going on, but gotta adapt.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with an impromptu road trip?
Yeah.
It was a good fly back.
Yeah, it was a good road trip too.
Yeah. So why'd you have to drive back?
Basically some shit went down, and my sister at the last minute decided to move back home.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
Luckily, we were there.
And
so.
fortunately, her life fit in her car. So,
okay.
In a Kia Forte.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Great gas mileage.
I would say affordable, really.
Yeah. And so we started our journey from El Paso all the way back to Washington.
Sick. How long was that journey?
33 hours.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
How many times you stop?
We stopped not as many. The one that kind of really brought it to 33 was stopping in. We had some family friends in Henderson, which is right outside of Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
And we stopped there for like a little over 2 hours, and that kind of killed our time. But
sure,
it was unnecessary, and it kind of really cleared our minds. And
got some homemade lattes.
Yeah, I got some homemade lattes.
Goddamn.
TJ knows all about that.
Yeah, I could do that right now.
But just like the nonstop, like you just got to try and sleep in the car, nonstop driving, like go. That was definitely
wild.
different. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah,
How hot was it down there? Because it seems like you guys brought the fucking heat up here.
We did.
Yeah, it was.
Brought all the fucking heat back.
The first day we were there, it was 106.
God,
so,
fucking damn it, dude.
Yeah.
But it's different heat down there.
It honestly, it felt a lot better than Washington heat.
Yeah.
I like to say that Washington heat feels like you're under a magnifying glass.
A microphone.
Yeah, but like Texas heat is kind of like I'm from Virginia,
Sure.
so it's like it's just the humidity. It's all kind of like a warm hug.
Yeah, I remember when I went over to the East Coast for Devin's birthday. What the fuck? His graduation.
Yeah.
And it was like fucking humid as shit in Maryland.
His educational birthday?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. We'll never celebrate that ever again. But
what's an educational birthday?
That's dude. But it was
Scholars
fucking
only.
hot over there. But
God.
yeah, I know that like Texas and stuff has like the dry heat kind of thing, so makes it a little bit easier to deal with.
I've had my extended stints in the Midwest for whatever reason, and today feels like a Midwest day.
Yeah.
It's not as humid, but there's like an active humidity
That's
that
there.
I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
We're only missing cicadas and sad, drunk old white people.
Hey.
I was hearing like Adrian was saying that
Yeah,
it was
if
just
we get-
cicadas yelling outside for like
If we get too much of this heat, then they'll probably migrate here. Like
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, it's super warm over there.
dude.
And
We
they'll be
can-
super cicadas because they'll have to get through the Cascades first.
Yeah.
God, they'll be invincible. They won't die after getting out.
After fornicating, just procreating for a while, and then there's like, wait,
We can
let's
live.
just stick around.
Let's just live some more. No, but I can fucking this week it's supposed to be fucking hot, and I'm not looking forward to it.
No, I'm
Fuck
already
that.
dying. I'm already fucking glistening right here, sitting in this room.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got 5 people fucking sitting relatively close proximity, so it's kind of warm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what about? So you guys are on the same page.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Daniel? Nothing. Something.
No, I mean, I went to Florida like 2 weeks ago when
Goddamn.
when
Sick.
I got back, he left. So transitioning from Florida heat to here, it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But God, does it suck, man? It's not.
It would have
fun.
been nice to come back to a little coolness.
Oh yeah.
We had
Oh,
like
yeah.
a day.
Over there, it's dogs can't walk on the street without putting on little puppy booties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The grass over there has a lot of sand on it too.
Hmm.
There's a lot of ant hills everywhere. Like, oh my God. I think the most thing I was terrified over there was alligators, crocodiles.
Oh
Sure.
yep.
All the stories and stuff that I see.
Yep.
Apparently,
Did you see one?
no. Well, yeah. In Disney World.
I was gonna say they have.
Yeah.
They literally
In Disney
have,
World,
like,
they throw the kids
alligator
into
teeth.
the lost kids.
Just
They just
go.
throw them in there.
Fun fact: the kid actually did die in Disney
Oh,
World
God.
because he got eaten by a crocodile. So,
Ooh.
in Animal Kingdom. So it was
Hey, they were like, "That's
It's like-
you signed a waiver."
They
You
hide
signed a
it.
waiver."
They hide it.
It's like Goofy just like walks by and the kid's super sad and the parents are like, just go over to that one.
Well, I did not know that crocodiles swim super silently.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they're
We were
fucking
watching
ninjas.
for 10 minutes, and I'm just looking at him, and all you see is it's not their arms moving; it's just their little, I don't know,
Their
fingers,
toes.
flippers,
Yeah.
their toesies, just
Oh,
like that. I'm like, oh my god, they're silent and deadly
They're
at the same time.
silent tootsies just
Yeah.
They destroy you.
gliding them through the water.
That's how like people would be just swimming and they'll just like be playing or whatever, and then the eyes or whatever they just
That's
pop
all it
up
is.
right
You get
next
like
to you.
one little.
That's what you get. Yeah,
Yeah.
Break the water.
they just
You get
they're
fucking
right
death
next
rolled.
to
They'll
you.
come straight out.
Yeah,
and just
they're-
fucking
Fucking crikey, dude.
that's what
destroy
scares
you.
me the most about alligators is being in their element first of all, and
Yeah.
Oh god.
death roll.
Dude, all
the
you
death
do.
roll fucking scares.
All
the
I
shit
know
out of
is that like they can't open their mouth. They don't have the muscles to like open their mouth really wide. So like if you fucking grab them, you're like shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
They can't get
No,
out
you're
of
right.
it.
It's the force, right? When they
Yeah,
close
the
it.
Yeah,
snapping
that's
force,
what
yeah.
will
the
kill you.
snapping
But
force. Yeah,
like if you hold their mouth shut,
and the death roll, like the
Goodness.
death
Yeah,
roll
that-
will fuck you up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why you always see, like, when you watch the reruns of Steve Irwin with the tears welling in your eyes, they use just, like, electrical tape.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
Rest in peace,
about you,
Steve
TJ?
Irwin.
yeah. Rip stingrays.
I started a new job,
Yeah.
which is my trend for, I've had to fill out at least 3 W-2s every year for the past, like, 5
God
years.
damn.
I feel that.
So now, I wanted to stick with 1, but I'm back to 3.
Sick.
I'm virgin on 4.
Oh, God damn,
Regardless,
dude.
I sell Subarus now.
Sick.
Yeah.
How many have you sold?
Like, actually, like 4 or 5.
Oh,
Nice.
you just started too.
Yeah, they sell themselves.
Yeah.
It's all like trendy young people or very old people.
Oh, okay.
They sell a lot faster up here, huh? In Washington.
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
No, it's like I go to the climbing gym pretty frequently, and
Yeah. Everyone drives
two,
Subaru.
2 out of 3 cars are an Outback.
Oh.
goodness.
It's ridiculous, and it's hilarious because my boss is younger than me.
Yeah.
Actually, she's 22 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a little like. I guess I shouldn't be afraid. She's not gonna. I highly doubt she will see this.
Give her a
If you're
shout out.
watching this,
Give her a
give her
shout
grace.
out. There's no way.
She's a bit of a valley girl, and it's just like it was just torment.
Hey
Like,
TJ,
it's-
I'm gonna need you to go price those Outbacks.
It was more so like, okay, for training today, you're just gonna have to sit here and do some modules. It's no big deal. And the first 3 days of 8-hour shifts doing just modules, learning about the fucking Subaru Baja, I wanted to kill myself.
Hey, but did you know about the Subaru Baja though?
Yeah, tell us
By the
about
end,
it.
no, no, I guess not.
Because
Tell us about that
that's not
Subaru
how
Baja.
you teach.
Fuck first tour.
And regardless, it was like after the 3rd day of just like mind melting modules, she's like, "Do you actually want to drive cars?" I'm like, "Fuck yes, I want
Finally.
to drive cars."
Yeah.
Thought you'd never ask.
And we drive like 1 car of everything except for the fun ones from the lineup. I didn't get to touch an STI or a BRZ.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I got to drive a WRX.
Highly protected.
Did they have any like rules as to why you couldn't?
They were like, "Well, we don't have any used ones," and we had a used fucking 2020 BRZ TS with like 2,000 miles on it. I'm like, "You said we don't have any used ones, but
What's
I
this
mean,
thing?
It's kind of
used.
right there,
It's
you
like-
know.
Regardless, she probably didn't trust me, but we were driving around, and she was just like, "Once you start working here, you're just gonna like notice so many Subarus. This is like there's like everywhere." I'm like, "They've always been everywhere. Go to the gym. Go
Open
to
your eyes.
They're just right there.
yeah, go anywhere.
I didn't have to work here to know that they're round.
Yeah. Like, believe it or not, they've existed for a while.
I didn't
I
work
didn't
here for
discover
awareness.
Subaru.
Look, if
the
it was
other
right
day.
when I started and everyone was driving Subarus, I'd
Yeah.
be super rich because I'd be selling them all if I didn't notice them before.
I work in internet sales, so literally I only talk to people who want to buy Subarus. I don't get the people who like wander in. They're like, "Oh, this is one of the cars."
Yeah.
I get the people who are like, "Yeah, I want this specific one with this VIN who's sitting on your lot with this option package. Do you have it?" I'm like, "Yeah, when do you want to come in?"
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, I'm coming in.
Yeah, and then I'm like, "Thank you, that's commission."
See,
Sick.
that's like a nice job though, having like prepared customers. Being
Yeah.
in the service industry for like 7 years, it's kind of gross having to deal with like, what do you want? I don't know. Tell me everything you've got. You
Yeah.
know. It's a lot more
However,
emotional labor.
they're either very prepared or just like I've met a very weird amount of just lonely old people. And they
just wanting to buy
You're
a
like their
Subaru,
adopted
or just to talk.
grandson.
They're like,
Seriously?
my son used to have a Subaru.
Seriously, just to talk.
Back
God,
in my
Because
day.
it literally, we just use cookies. Like literally, it's like, do you accept cookies when going on this website? And it's like, oh, there's a Subaru on that website. This guy wants to buy a Subaru.
Yeah.
So these old people, I'll get like reference to, and it'll be like a Carfax thing, and they want to trade in their like 1996 Corolla.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, do you want to trade that in? And they're like, oh no, I got it posted on Craigslist. I'm like, okay, sorry for reaching out. And they're like, well, I mean, what kind of Subarus you got? I'm like, you don't want to buy a Subaru. Don't even fib to me.
Don't
dude.
lie.
Like,
Don't get my hopes up.
it's there's been a lot of those because we can also text them, we can email them, we can do like everything.
Yeah. You just
And
hit them with the spam.
There was a lady yesterday who she was like, yeah, I just want to trade this in. It was a crappy car and she's not going to get a lot for it. And she's like, well maintained, this many miles. And I'm like, how many? She's like, just over 100,000. I'm like, oh, that's not bad. And I'm like, as I'm putting in the report, I'm like, you're going to have to be specific though. She's like, okay, 172,000. I'm like, that's not just,
What?
That's not just over. Like, that's pretty optimistically just over. And she just wouldn't stop messaging me. She was sending me pictures. She was sending me smiley faces. And I'm just trying to be like a good salesman. And I'm like, well, are you like enjoying the weather today? And all of a sudden it's just winky faces from there. I'm like, okay,
You're like,
Judy,
whoa.
please.
Whoa.
Judy,
please.
calm down.
I don't think this is the right place
Not the
to.
Subaru
I'm not,
or
you
not.
don't know what I'm selling right now.
It's
Everything
just
has a
Subaru
price.
collection.
You
I
don't
guess. I mean-
understand. I have goals and I'm willing to reach them.
That's fair. That's
And
fair.
my boss, she pulled me aside and she's like, you really need to be a little more direct. I'm like, I'm just trying to be like sociable. And she's like, you don't have to be that sociable. I'm like, whatever.
She's like, I've seen your chat history. Calm down.
yeah.
Hold on.
God, that's the other thing. It's
Judy
like,
called yesterday and was like, I sent him 15 winky faces.
how much is it for the minute to chat with that Thomas boy?
Hi, I'm just here for Thomas. No Subarus, thank you.
It's, I don't know. It's interesting.
Earthquake!
Yeah.
Earthquake!
Jesus Christ.
Earthquake Nakoa.
But
Yeah.
dude, how you Nakoa, how you liking the heat? Nakoa just came in.
Do you need a mic?
Yeah?
It's not chill. It's the opposite of chill.
I was
Quite
up in,
exactly.
Anacortes,
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Jenna's family's got like AC and shit. So I've been either there or in my car, and now I'm in your cold basement. So
Yeah. That's fair. So what happened with me this week? So 2 weeks ago. Two weeks
yes.
ago.
Oh, I'm so ready. I totally forgot about this.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
so
the
ready.
story is like halfway really cool. But so
for that
so
You know, instead of overhyping it, I think you've hyped it just enough.
that's what I'm trying to do. You gotta keep.
Perfect
You gotta.
amount of
What's it
hype.
called? Like, not hedge your bets. It's like make the. Oh fuck! I don't know what the term
You have
is
to
right
lower
now.
your standards. That way they're impressed.
Or fuck. What? Either way. 2 weeks ago.
Go ahead.
2 weeks ago, dune buggy and my trailer got stolen straight out of my yard.
Yeah.
They just
ridiculous. But go
They
on.
just drug it right out of the yard. Like I came back from work one day and I was like pulling in my driveway. I was like, something's off. I turn around, I see in my mirror, I see fucking the dirt all up, and I was like, we don't have moles, do we? And I was like, I feel like there was something there. And I was thinking, I went over there, I was like, oh fuck. I called my dad. I was like, Dad, did you let someone take the trailer or anything? And he was like, no. I was like, well, it's not here. And then he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, it's not here. It looks like someone just dragged the fucker right out of the yard. And we were like, oh my fucking God. So we're like, fuck. Me and Mark drove around and we looked locally, see if it was close. Because it happened like either the night before or like
Before you got home.
yeah, something like that. But even then, that's super fucking risky. But like, had to be the night before because I think I was sitting down here and then Sophie was barking, and she usually does that sometimes when like people were walking across the street or something like that. And if we went up there, we probably would have caught the motherfucker.
Dude, give that dog a raise.
Dude,
Yeah.
Sophie's like 100 years old, dude.
She's doing her job.
I don't mean
Y'all
sicker,
ignoring
but
her.
I mean,
No,
she was
no,
like
no.
an alarm.
No, yeah, no, 100%. She's been getting better as she gets older.
Like a wine.
She's like, get
Yeah.
off my lawn.
She's like, exactly. So, so the next day or the next in like 3 days time or something like that, Dad checks OfferUp and sees that the dune buggy that was inside the trailer was up for sale. And it was the fucking dune buggy. And we were like, this motherfucker is selling it somewhere around Steel Street kind of area, something like that. And put up for $1,200. So we asked a couple people to throw some offers up there. He didn't get any hits. And then this past, what was it, Wednesday, Thursday, I called the group chat.
Oh yeah,
something like that. So, fuck, what was it? Either one of those days. My aunt, she sent me a picture, sent Dad a picture of like our fucking trailer and the dune buggy with the lady standing
saw
right in front.
it?
Yeah.
With
It was-
someone standing next to it?
Yes, it was the lady right there. So they called the managers of that apartment complex. It was at the apartment complex right next to the pharmacy, right down the road on 96.
Yeah.
So the security got called. So they pulled up, and I guess before me and Dad got there, we got the picture, and Dad was like, we got to go. And I was like, what was going on? And then he was like, here's the fucking trailer and shit. And I was like, oh, let's go. Let's get in the fucking truck. Let's go.
Game on.
Yeah. And then so we start driving over there, and I guess security got there before and told the lady to leave for trespassing. They didn't know that the stuff was stolen.
They didn't tell them.
No. Well, no one knew.
Oh, okay.
No one knew. It was the manager of the apartment complex, not my aunt. My aunt.
Yeah, that's why I would have
Yeah.
thought she would have told him, "Hey,
Yeah,
man, that's
they-
stolen goods.
Yeah,
Can
she
you, like,
would've-
sit on it."
Yeah, she got the picture from whatever the manager of that apartment complex.
So they stole it and took it to an apartment complex.
They stole it, and they fucking was driving it around. They were using the dune buggy to was it fucking oh god,
Like just
hitch it.
haul
Yeah, haul it.
Oh.
And this dude is a known like thief. He breaks into garages and shit
Jeez.
and takes shit. So yeah, the dune buggy
That's like
bandit.
a big
dude.
thing in Washington, though. I've seen it. I've literally seen a video of someone. They had, it was this guy who makes cameras and they sell them on Amazon. So they had like this prototype of a new one they were doing.
Yeah.
In the back of the car, someone broke in the car in the middle of the night. They had a whole police thing. Met up, same thing, OfferUp. Met them in a parking lot. Police got them. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anyone surprised it was on OfferUp though?
No, I was like, this dude's an idiot. He's automatic. Like he drug it out of the
like
the
textbook.
thing. He's like, I was like, this dude's probably local. He's not that far away. But so we get there. Security guys are pulled up in front of the trailer because they didn't take the trailer. The lady just drove
That's
back and
good.
left. Went and gave it to her boyfriend or whoever. But I guess the dude's girlfriend or aunt or sister, whatever, lives in those apartments somewhere. And I guess he like, they know that the dude rides around on that fucking dune buggy. This past
It's like
bit.
already a
the
habit for
security
him.
guys know the dude's
Jeez.
name. They've known the dude's name, so and they've tried to catch it or they've done whatever multiple times with him. Had run-ins. So we get there, we're fucking talking to the security guys, and then the guy pulls up with the dune buggy, and so he fucking drives up, and we're standing there like, oh, that's the fucking dune buggy. And so everyone's like, dude, you got to get out of there. That's not your fucking dude buggy. I see this dude do like this. I take 2 steps. I'm so pissed because I hesitated. So I take 2 steps towards because I'm like, oh, this dude's about to run. And then he fucking guns it. And I didn't fucking do it. My first instinct, jump into the thing. But I hesitated because like, damn, I could miss.
So like jack him like a
That's what I was going to fucking do. That was, yes. That would, dude, because the thing, it's like, it's small. It's like this high probably. And it has bars. So I know how to get in this fucking thing. I've jumped in it while it's going. So
It's
like,
scary though if he just went full crack mode and was like, all right, I'm taking you with me.
dude, I would have been fucking beating the shit out of that dude. I know I can just press the stop button.
Oh word.
Yeah. So I would fucking so let's see. He was like about 10 feet over here, and I was over here, and then it was like triangle. So if I ran, I had a shorter distance
Yeah.
to go. Then he had to go that way, and I fucking started, and then he got past because I hesitated. It would have been so sick if I came to
yeah,
the
that
store
would-
and I
that
was
would've
like,
been
yeah,
tight.
I got the fucking dune buggy back because I
Jumped on
jacked
the
him like a
back.
goddamn fucking hero. And then so he drove off, and I started sprinting, and I was like, fuck. So I had to turn around, and then I jumped into my truck, and I just fucking ran out of the parking lot, started chasing this dude. He pulls out onto the road right off the apartment complex. My mom is coming up there because she was going to meet us over by the trailer. And then she's like, I saw him. She calls me. She's like, I saw him. And then she hits a U-turn. and tries to follow him. And then we fucking get up. He pulls off a side road. My mom starts to follow him. And then he pulls off somewhere and he fucking disappears. So then I'm driving and I'm like, God damn it. And then we lost him. That's when I called the group chat. I was like, bro, I'm looking for this motherfucker. But yeah, so he gets away. I drive around for a minute. And then we just go back to the apartment complex. Cops get there. We just talk to the cops and stuff. We give them all this stuff. They know the dude. So he's definitely... So apparently the next... Like that night or something, someone posted a picture on like some like neighborhood watch or some shit on stolen shit on Facebook. And it was the blue dune buggy parked up behind some house, just like...
He just left it.
Yeah. And then, so they did that, but then he came back later, apparently, and took it back. He jumped the fence.
God.
Yeah. So he hit it and then ran off.
For a minute.
Yeah. And then he let it cool off until I wasn't fucking driving around. And then picked it back up. And then fucking...
Did you get the trailer back, though?
Yes. So we got back, talked to the cops, and then... So inside the trailer was a bunch of, like, stuff that he stole.
Oh, my God.
So he stole your trailer and stole more stuff.
Oh, yeah. He
was
fucking,
like, this will help me acquire more goods.
Yeah. That was his getaway bit. He had a foot.
He had a plan.
The foot of the fucking trailer was bent like an L because I'm pretty sure he like lifted it and then like hooked it because there's no fucking hitch on the dune buggy. Obviously, there's no fucking hitch on that thing. So he lifted it up and then put it on there and like probably hooked it like that and then would just drive and use it as his stealing trick. But all the stuff in there,
but apparently not obvious enough.
All the stuff in there, they just let us keep. So
they were like, well, we can't track down the owner.
You're like, so anyway, does anyone want like heroin or?
No, it was all.
Or some
it wasn't
cameras.
anything like that. It was all just like goods.
Any magic cards?
Oh my
No, unfortunately not.
How many phone chargers?
Yeah.
There's a speaker, some amps, there's an automatic lawnmower thing that you use a battery for. It'll just go. It's like a Roomba for the lawn.
What?
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
and then there's a speaker. There's a light bar. There's a bunch of shit.
You surely thank that guy next time you see him.
Yeah. I'll fucking
Thanks
So
for the workout.
no dune
and the
buggy.
goods.
No dune buggy yet, but I know the area he's at, and I've been every time after work. Not right now because it's too fucking hot.
I'm like, you
But-
want to give a message to the listeners?
Yeah, fucking find him, dude. See a little green. Well, he started painting it too. It was red, and then he started painting it, but the paint cans were inside the.
He's gonna have to go get more paint.
If anyone wants green paint,
Yeah, it was green, and it was gold on the fucking. This motherfucker.
It's like tricking
But
it out.
like a John Deere tractor.
If I see him over there, like if you see the dune buggy, you know what it looks like.
I'm just surprised how he can drive around with it.
That's what I'm thinking.
It drives at like 50, 60 miles per hour.
But the
apparently.
fact that it doesn't look that
It doesn't have
obvious when you're...
blinkers.
Yeah.
It's not
Well,
legal to drive.
Dad changed it up. I don't know. It's kind of street legal.
Neighborhood watches, start doing your jobs. Come on.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised it was so responsive with like, yo, this guy parked a thing by my house. I was like, good, like an uplifting story. And then I was like,
Yeah.
just drove off with it again. I'm like, what was the fucking point?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
If you take a picture of the fucking thing, you go, let me call the cops, and then they'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
no,
And the guy comes back and they're like, hey, why'd you park that there? And he drives off. He's like, that's what I thought.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh, big man.
off my-
Good,
Yeah.
good for you and your Facebook post.
So I decided I'm gonna get a gun. I have to. To protect my house, guys, not to just
dune
shoot this
buggy.
man.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not to seek vengeance.
No,
Not
not officially on the podcast.
for legal reasons, there is
Wow.
no vengeance
And
seeking
then
here.
Kavika
No.
goes Punisher on this.
Yeah, dude, where's
No,
my skull
Keanu.
Kia.
I could go
Keanu.
John Wick, dude.
He took your dune buggy, not your dog, bro.
Say,
Come
hey,
on.
you know, I've lost multiple dogs. It's different. All right, that's already too far.
Okay.
This is all pent up.
Oh my.
No, I was like, because we've gotten the fucking house broken into twice. Well, actually, our house got shot one time, and then one time that Sophie was barking at the dude. Dude ran inside the house
Oh my god.
and was just standing in the kitchen area. And
Sounds
was
like you need to invest
there's-
in some home security.
Yeah, well now we have fucking security cameras up now, and we have there's no more staircase in the back, and then like we lock our shit up, and now I was like, we can put up more signs and everything like that, and I just want a fucking thing to just carry around now, cause fuck that.
Yeah.
deterrence and all that.
Exactly.
You know the noise of a shotgun loading up? That's a
That's
huge
pretty
deterrent.
scary, yeah.
Just saying.
You could load that onto your phone.
Honestly,
that's
yeah.
Bro, actually, you have enough speakers in this
You
place.
could
Like,
get-
blow it up.
She does.
Yeah.
Seriously, get the speakers, and then you can get like a trip line, like an electric one. That way they just see it. So as soon as someone crosses that threshold, like at a certain time, set it before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
and then like all of these lights start going like blue and red.
Oh, and down here, if he came down here, oh, dude, he'd be fucked. He'd be fucked down here. No, I want to get motion lights and stuff because we have them in the back that just pop on at night. So obviously, like if someone walks onto your property, it's dark as fuck, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal some shit," and then 50 lights pop on.
Yeah.
I could see you like breadcrumbing him with like little bits of heroin, and then just like leading him in here, and then you're just perched on this table and like, "Welcome to my nightmare."
You want to be on the
He
podcast?
He has his little lawnmower Roomba in the middle of the yard, just unguarded.
Don't kill him, bro. We need to get him on the podcast.
Oh my god! Be like,
right.
so when did you start stealing? Like,
Oh my gosh.
What happened in your childhood to make
and then
you this
like
way?
while he's on the podcast, the cops just like walk around the corner and just standing there. It's like, sorry, dude. It's like Chris Hansen, but for thieves.
Now go to fucking jail.
Yeah,
Thanks
fuck
for the
that dude.
content.
Fuck that dude.
Bye-bye.
He lucked out pulling that fucking dune buggy out of that thing. Yeah.
So what did we learn?
What we learn?
Have less things.
Yeah.
I should have jump into the fucking dune buggy when
Never
it passes
hesitate. That's
There you
the
go.
lesson.
you. Never. That's a good fucking
That's the
lesson
fucking
right
lesson.
there. Absolutely. When's the new season?
I don't know, but they got the.
You need a
But they
sponsor.
got the guy from
3.
From 3.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Hard ass.
Cobra Kai, watch it if you haven't seen it. But Cobra Kai is a fucking
It's great. if
sleeper hit, dude.
It's such a sleeper hit if you can get past the shitty teenagers. But it's
Dude,
a
I don't
great,
give a
it's a great show.
Yeah,
it's a great
it's
show.
fucking great.
I hate the kids in it, but it's a great show.
Child actors is a
Dude,
hard
I
thing to fucking.
hate Johnny's son. He's the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
bitch in the world.
Who does he remind me of? Fuck, I don't know who he reminds
Just
you.
like a bitch.
Yeah, he reminds me of just a bitch, like the generic.
Sure,
He's a
run of the mill.
bitch.
No, but
Bitch.
yeah,
Stupid face. No, it's a great show.
That's
though.
how
It
you
is
know
a
you
fucking
really
great
hate
show.
someone.
all the stuff with Johnny and Daniel, fucking sweet, grade A, fucking perfect.
It's all I want. I just want it. Yeah.
Yeah, just the adult part of it.
I also hate. I hate Johnny's. I hate like the main character, the second generation.
Johnny's
main
protege?
characters. I hate John. No, I'm
The
neutral.
the
on
Mexican
him.
kid.
Miguel. I think.
Miguel, yeah.
I'm neutral on Miguel.
Yeah, neutral.
I'm not neutral on his mom. And
Okay.
but I fucking hate Johnny's son, and I
Sure.
fucking hate Daniel's daughter. I
Daughter?
think they're both
Dude,
deserve each other.
They're super base. They're like the teenager. They're super teenage tropey in like shows and stuff like that.
That's a good way. They're very teenage tropey.
Yeah, that's what you would
exactly.
expect from that. But Miguel's
Sounds
pretty good.
teenage trippy.
Yeah.
Because, dude, Miguel had
Miguel's
some
good.
stuff happen. I don't know who's watched it and who's going to watch it. Have you not watched it?
No,
I
It's on Netflix.
I
I know
fuck
it's
with
on-
Miguel
It's fucking great.
because he fucks with Johnny,
Yeah,
and I fuck with Johnny.
yeah. And then I
So
assume
by
no one else has seen it.
We fuck
I
with each
will.
other by
Oh my god,
association.
you seen it? All right, Austin. Perfect. Either way, we're talking to the choir right now, but
What do you think about Daniel's wife?
Well, I like Miguel's mom better than. I like
Sure.
Miguel's mom, aka Johnny's little squeeze.
dude, I didn't know that the
it better
the
than
lady
Dave's wife.
from The Boys season 1 was the girl in the original Karate Kid.
Oh, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, I didn't know she was
I'm not
she was like the
neutral on
love
her,
interest.
bro.
I
Bro,
didn't know.
she got Elizabeth Shue just got hotter after the 80s. She just like kept getting like exponentially hotter. I don't know when the ramp stops for her. I think it just keeps going like Susan Sarandon.
Until she dies, bro.
She's gonna start talking to young boys at super dealerships.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
God.
but I actually
It's
like
a bull
I actually
market
like-
on the shoe.
I actually like Danny's wife, and
Yeah, she acts realistically. She's
Yeah.
like a grounded character.
she's grounded, and you know she sucks his dick on the regular.
yeah?
They got a strong marriage.
I guess.
Strong marriage.
That's how you keep him
know what I
happy.
mean?
Christ.
I mean, sure.
No, they get after it.
And then Nicole's like, I can give you facts.
He's like, I'll give you
He's
statistics.
like, I have a whole fanfic about it, actually.
What do you think they use that dojo for, dude?
You're right.
Come on.
Do you think Mr. Miyagi gave him tips?
Yes, 100%
Black
Mr.
sauce?
Miyagi.
Black sauce.
I wonder what he would say.
What, right now?
Consent.
Yeah, I like that.
You have to ask permission. You have to listen.
Consent is Miyagi do way.
Probably. Hey.
That's a good one.
No, but for real, I'm excited about season 4. Season 4. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
You guys all need to watch it. It's a very good show.
Yeah, it's something that I've been meaning to watch, but just haven't got around to.
It's super short. It was a YouTube original show first, and I watched it when it was in season 1. It was YouTube original, and I watched it. I was like, "What the fuck? Why is this thing so good?"
It's one of those things where I wanted to watch it, and I'm like, "Hey Celeste, we should watch this." And then I come back like home one day, and she's like
watched it
halfway
all.
through season 2, and I'm like,
and you're like,
"Oh, I guess I'll just go fuck myself."
"I'm gonna jump off this roof today. I'm gonna learn karate myself."
This is where the loyalty ends, I see.
No, it's happened. The thing is, I can't think of other examples because they're shows I ended up never watching. So it's
I feel that. It's like once the betrayal is there, you're like, I don't even want to fucking look
no,
at that
I just
show.
have a bad taste in my mouth.
You're like, I can never watch this show.
You guys fuck with Loki yet?
I've watched the first episode. I haven't watched the next 2 yet.
I only saw the first and I thought it was like superb.
Yeah,
Really,
I
good.
I also think it's pretty good. I need to watch the next couple episodes. I've been slacking on that because I've just been watching fucking magic shit the whole
I
time.
think it was long overdue. Like actually being like, "Yo, let's fucking talk about you, dude." Like
Dude.
Loki. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Well, this
you're-
is like
He's
a
one of the
different
coolest.
alternate dimension Loki's right now, but
right.
they're setting up some stuff, and I don't know what they're gonna because it's only 6 episodes. But
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn,
Well,
it's like
all
the
of these-
episodes got less and less.
Well,
and
it's
less
only-
as each one came out.
Well, it's because that they're just made to be put in between the movies, so it fills up the space. So you have something to watch until the next movie, and then it also gives you context for new villains or whatever stuff.
Builds momentum.
Yeah, it's world building. It's all world building.
I liked the first episode so much that I almost want to wait till they release all of them so I can
Watch them all.
at once because they're so good.
Yeah, the
Like,
first
they're
one
really good.
I really like. Like, what's his Tom? No,
Except for the
what's his
the
name?
lady captain cop.
She was just like,
Her voice. Hey,
you're right. You're,
time police.
you know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even notice that, but
I hated it so much.
Time police.
yeah.
It's like we're
Doctor
playing
Who.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Oh, dude, it kinda is. Honestly,
Yeah.
you should watch Loki too. But I need to watch the next 2 episodes.
No spoilers.
I'm not gonna spoil that because I've
Don't
only watched the
spoil
first
it.
I haven't
episode.
seen any of
I
them.
haven't seen any.
I haven't seen any of them.
Thank you.
And then, well, Black Widow's coming. Dude, did you see
Very
Did any of you
excited.
guys see the trailer for Shang-Chi? I know you did.
Yep.
Dude, did you see it?
Shang-Chi
Yeah, it looks
looks
cool.
Have I seen
amazing.
it?
Shang-Chi
Did you
looks
notice-
fucking sick.
So something I just know because I just watched it again this morning. Actually, I showed it to my older sister. Something I noticed that whenever he goes in the water, there's like a big ass dragon.
Yeah,
with him.
that's that. I think that's Fin Fan Foom or something like that.
Yeah, Fin
Oh,
Fan,
I
that's what I
remember.
was
That rings
thinking
a
too.
bell.
Yeah.
Fin Fan Foom
Yeah.
was
That's a cool name for a dragon.
dude. That looked freaking tight.
This-
that movie looks. Really
I'm
good.
really excited for this one. It gives off a cool fucking tone and like it's martial arts shit. Like
Yep.
we haven't had a good martial arts movie for like a while at least. I mean,
That's a good point.
I don't know. Maybe I just haven't watched them, but
Jackie Chan.
well, there hasn't been a Jackie
If you're watching, comment your
Yeah?
favorite martial
for a
arts
minute.
movie.
When was the last Jackie Chan movie?
The one where they killed his daughter?
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Oh,
That was
like
like years
Santa
ago.
Claus?
That was a couple years ago though.
What was that? It was like
Remember?
Yeah,
The Foreigner. The Foreigner.
Foreigner.
there we go.
yeah.
I was like, it's not Revenant. That's the one with
That's
the
the
Yeah,
bear.
everything.
I had
Yeah.
that in my head too. I was like, no, it was the
Yeah.
Foreigner.
Yeah, that was good.
And he was old, man.
Yeah,
He's
I
probably
was
still-
crying because
he's probably still old. Yeah. Yeah.
thanks for clearing that up for me.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
He's
dude,
old.
Shang-Chi looks fucking sick. I'm excited. They showed Abomination at the end of that fucking
Yeah,
trailer,
that
which
was-
was a throw. I'm like, oh, okay, so
They
they're actually
showed-
like, and it's the same dude because they
Yeah,
already
I've seen it.
they already said that Tim Roth's coming back to reprise that role.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably like a couple degrees away from a heat stroke, and I was still thinking about Jackie Chan. And you're like, and they should.
And and Abomination was
An
in that
abomination was at the end. He killed his daughter. I'm like, what?
How did Jackie Chan win?
Dude, he like makes pipe bombs and shit in bathrooms.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, fucking, I'm excited for that. Black Widow movie comes out like in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Something like that, or next week.
Very
Her
excited.
dad looks
Something
like
like
what
that.
I wish Captain America was like.
The Black Widow movie.
Her dad character with
Oh,
red
the dude
suit.
from
yeah?
Stranger Things.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's what, like Captain Russia or something?
Yeah, something like that.
It's fucking sick.
Of course.
Fucking sick.
It's like an immediate rip. It's like, oh, you're just Captain
Raid Redemption.
Soviet Union.
Oh,
That's
I've
fine.
I don't know what he's. I think it's
Red
Captain
Hammer
Russia or
and
something.
I was gonna
whatever
say,
the fuck you're.
He's like, I want to be called Hammer and Sickle. It's like, no, you're Captain Rusko. It doesn't fucking
Look, the
matter.
Americans have a Captain America. We need a Captain Russia.
here's this
branding
bottle of
purposes,
vodka.
branding
Have fun.
But
I really just can't get into this character. They're like, shut the fuck up.
More vodka.
I don't-
Just drink
Adrian,
more
is that the one
vodka and
that's,
you'll be
like,
good.
Krav Maga and stuff.
Have you guys seen the Raid Redemption?
Raid Shadow.
I haven't seen the yeah. I've
Raid
seen
Shadow
Raid
Legends
Shadow
online.
Legends.
You can play for free.
I wish we were sponsored.
In the
No, I
movies,
haven't
there's
watched
some crazy
the Raid. Is that like the sequel? I know the first one is like a pretty like a cult classic movie. The first Raid that has like a really good like one shot fight in a hallway.
I'm
I think I know
pretty
what
sure
you're
it
talking about.
kills like 99.9% of bugs.
I think you're right, dude.
It's a pretty good.
Like-
Raid.
Yeah. Like very little
Is
smog.
that
Doesn't leave a
so I
greasy
don't
residue.
know
Raid.
what you're
Unfortunately, he'll
talking
be
about.
What are we
Was
talking
that
about?
that shot in the moving tunnel.
Yeah,
I hate you.
no,
I thought about it too. I was like,
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I know
I haven't-
I've heard of one cinematic thing that's like it's shot in a long hallway, and
Yeah.
instead of doing all of the special effects, they literally just rotate the hallway. That it's-
Inception.
I don't know if no, I don't.
Inception.
Maybe, but
You mean
I don't think
the
so.
other one that came out?
Deception.
Yeah, no, the other. What was the other one that came out?
Contraception.
That was fucking Tenet. Tenet.
Tenant.
That's the.
Oh, with Denzel
I haven't
Washington's
watched
son.
it. Is that who he is?
Yeah.
Oh
Have they released a Blade
Like a
trailer yet?
splash in
no,
Hollywood,
but Blade's coming. That's later. That's after Fantastic Four.
I know, but
which is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
I liked the OG Fantastic Four, to be honest.
I like.
I do too.
I like the
Last
one with
time.
Jessica Alba and stuff like that.
yeah, that was the first
That was the
one.
original one, and I was like,
I like
okay,
the
this
one
is
with
fine.
Silver Surfer
Because
too.
we were kids.
Well, it's the same. It's the same.
Silver Surfer's
kids.
such a cool
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Was
But they can definitely do a lot better job
who was the Silver Surfer?
in the.
I
in the
forget who
movie.
voiced him.
I don't know who the actor was because he.
James
Because
Earl
I
Jones.
no.
Oh.
I don't think.
No.
No, I don't
I'm
know
the Silver
because he was just full CG that movie, right?
The
Probably
Silver Surfer.
in that movie. I don't know. I haven't seen that for a
Probably
while.
that was a lot of what they did.
I feel like they need to bring like. Oh fuck! I like kiss the mic. I like. I feel like they need to
Could be
bring.
spread the love.
They need Doctor Doom to come back and
Yeah,
like be
who-
like a good because he's like a super important character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like in the
Dr. Doom.
comics, he becomes like a sorcerer supreme, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's considered like one of the best villains, I think, in Marvel.
I think he's really cool, even though like I don't know too much about him. But
who,
like,
who would you cast as him?
fuck, I don't know.
Oh,
It's probably gonna be another.
Oh, I know who I would cast as Doctor
Yeah.
Doom.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I can't.
Yeah, as Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom. Do we have another Doctor character?
Doctors Club.
PhD.
PhD Doom. PH Doom.
Christ.
Nicolas Cage. Is that who you're thinking about?
No,
It's not gonna be Doctor
Nicolas Cage is fucking
Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. Imagine.
A lot of people want John
No, who-
Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
who was the other Doctor Doom? Like the original villain from the original Fantastic Four.
the C-list actor, dude.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
He was in. I don't know.
He was
Well,
all
did you-
right.
Probably
Did you ever
watching
see
the
the-
podcast?
Did you ever see John?
I feel like
whatever
he
his
could
last
make a
name?
good Doctor Doom though. I think he's
Quiet
kind of
Place 2?
sinister enough.
Yeah, him. Did you see the interview where he tried to do the play? No, not the play. Where he tried the role to be Captain America. Have you seen that interview?
No.
No.
Yeah, he said he walked in there. He was about to put the costume on, and then Chris
Evans
Hemsworth walked in, and he told him like, "Hey," and he's like, "Yep, nope, this is."
He's
he
like,
took it
no,
off.
I'm not.
He walked
He
out.
did. That's him.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys seen that interview, but I was laughing so hard
Who
when he
is
was talking about it. Chris.
Chris
No.
Evans.
No.
Or John Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski went to try out
Yeah.
for Captain America, and he was putting on the suit, and he saw Chris Hemsworth walk by.
Well, he's probably gonna
Yeah.
see. I don't know who they're gonna cast for the new characters because Chris Evans was the original Torch,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Johnny.
and then Eternals is coming out too.
You guys think they'll bring back Wolverine?
I heard
X-Men are coming.
I heard Logan 2 is gonna be a thing.
What? Where did you hear this?
I heard a rumor that Logan 2 is gonna be a thing.
I have
That
to look
little
that
girl,
up.
that little girl is gonna be in it, and someone's gonna bring back Wolverine.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool's gonna someone injects him with something in his grave, and he comes back.
Dude, they can't keep bringing Hugh Jackman back, dude.
But he said he's gonna
willing
be.
to.
He said he's
done,
well, yeah,
he's down
because
for
now
one more.
he's
It's like one more or a couple more.
Well,
he said I'm done like 3 times.
No,
Yeah.
he
Who's
did.
not down for
but
more money?
he specifically said if Marvel gets the rights back and it's in that cinematic universe, I will come back for it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So here's the thing. I think if he does, it's gonna be like some kind of weird mix of the universe thing, and he's gonna come back as him, but then he's gonna like kind of have to pass the Wolverine torch to a younger actor that they can actually bring
His
forward.
daughter.
Jackie
Sure.
Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Exactly.
That wasn't his daughter, was it?
Yeah. Well,
Technically.
it was
Because
his
they used the
daughter.
DNA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Logan's
So-
a really fucking good movie.
Sperm
Yeah,
donor.
Logan was a really good movie.
I was saying like X-23, right? She can
Yes.
carry the torch.
Yeah,
She's sick.
that's true. That's true.
Them 2-claw action.
Yeah, well, she has
Yeah,
the feet
sick.
claw too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Dude, it's
yeah.
been so long since I've seen the movie Logan.
I watched that movie. I think I watched it last year too. Like I
I s-
watch it every year.
I saw it
pretty
in
much.
theaters a little tipsy.
Yeah.
And it was just freaking
You were like,
fuck
"Oh,
out."
fuck.
I was like, this is what he was supposed to be doing for the past 20 years.
Yeah, they made it
Aw.
rated R. Like you see the like the first shot, he's like fucked up inside the cab,
truck.
Yeah.
and then they jump in and he cuts their fucking heads off and just blood everywhere. You're like, yeah, that's supposed to. I mean,
That's
Slices up
good.
the
where's that
shoulders.
supposed to? Where was
Blade-
that in the
Yeah.
other X-Men movies?
When Blade comes out, it better be rated R as well.
So-
well,
'Cause how you
Blade
gonna have-
Mahershala Ali
both.
is playing Blade.
It turns out the guy who voiced Silver Surfer is fucking Morpheus.
Which
Lawrence
What?
Fishburne.
Yes.
Way.
Fuck yeah.
Lawrence
it is.
Fishburne?
Yes.
You're
Austin,
kidding.
look
What?
that up. Look that up, Austin.
He just looked
Yeah,
it
he
up.
just looked
oh,
my
he
hand.
did look it up. Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
didn't
was
just
like,
go.
I
"Oh,
wasn't
yeah."
just sitting on that one. Trust me. I was
You're
sweating
like, I'm waiting-
over here, just
I'm-
like, fucking, who is
Lawrence
it?
Fishburne?
That's
Yes.
you're fucking. That's nuts. What?
I'm just
Weird.
gonna tell
No
you.
wonder I like the Silver Surfer so much.
He's pretty tight.
I think Galactus is gonna be the.
I
next
just like
big
whenever
bad.
he's
It
like
has to be
standing up
Galactus,
on
dude.
his
I think it
surfboard,
is.
and then he just like melts into his surfboard
Oh, yeah.
as one,
Yeah.
and then he just flies off, and
It's
it's
fucking nuts.
fucking tight.
because of the
I have
fact-
to. I feel like if I watch it again, I'll hear it. I definitely did not hear it when I was a child.
It has to be Galactus.
Yeah, I think it'll be Galactus.
Bringing back the Silver Surfer and everything, it has to be Galactus.
Yeah,
'cause-
Galactus.
Well, we don't know if they're gonna bring back. We know they're bringing back Fantastic Four.
Well, I mean, like I told you before, Fortnite is now
They
part of the
did-
Marvel Universe.
technically,
like
yeah.
that. That's why I'm
Yes.
saying it has to be Galactus. He's going through each dimension to find the one he could take over.
That's true.
And he couldn't take over the Fortnite dimension. I know it sounds bad. Oh my god,
No,
it sounds
that's
terrible.
hey,
But
multiverse.
it's
the
the multiverse.
Multiverse.
Because Into the Spider-Verse 2 is supposed to come out too,
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
and Spider-Man. Oh, I think Spider-Man No Way Home is coming out this year.
Yeah, I just want the emo Toby to come back.
He might.
Wait, what's-
Here's the
Emo
thing.
Toby.
Well, I don't know
What's
if emo
emo
Toby,
Toby?
but like regular Toby
when he gets corrupted by the black suit.
by Venom,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
The
yeah.
symbiote.
The
So
Venom.
if we look that up right now, can we see who's casting the characters
Dun,
in
dun,
there?
dun,
Like, because
dun.
sometimes they kind of give it away by saying who's playing in No Way Home,
I mean,
and they'll be like, "Here's the cast," and they'll show you the
it
characters.
took me about
right?
12 minutes to figure out who the Silver Surfer was. It's at the Wi-Fi's whether
Discretion?
We can do it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Bro, I'm serious. If I collapse, just keep going. I'm
TJ,
toasty right
I
now.
feel like I've been around you multiple times when you've collapsed.
Probably.
Remember when we
There's
were going
I need a
multiple
water.
times.
gym
You need a
at
water?
Can I get a water over
YMCA?
here?
One.
There was multiple. I think there was another time
There-
when we were at recess or
There's
something.
some. I think
Yeah.
there's some behind you.
Guys, please
Over.
stop. I'm embarrassed. No, it's just
We're
hot as
helping.
I
dicks.
remember that one, dude. When we were at when it was a fucking. What were we doing? What was it called?
It was
Physical fit? I don't know if I can know.
It was fucking PE, but somewhere else.
Yeah,
That's what
we
were
went to the
doing.
YMCA, and you were like, "I ain't eat nothing, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna run on this treadmill for an hour."
Yeah, and guess
and then
what?
you went on the bus.
Not only did I set a personal record,
You did.
but I also collapsed in front of everybody.
Yeah, and
Another first.
me and fucking Mr. Not Gorney, the other one, the other G. Whatever.
DeGrucci?
The teacher of that, not DeGrucci. The other one, whatever. Me and him picked you up and we're like, all right, we're gonna have to stay with him for a second.
So I think my favorite part is like I was going blind because you
Yeah.
know, low blood sugar. and I was able to like waddle my ass all the way from the bathroom in the YMCA to the bus, like the school bus.
The first step.
And here is the door to enter the school bus. I was perfectly a door length in front of the school bus when I fucking face planted.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I can't grow hair right here. I think it's
because you hit your chin or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway.
Don't worry. We'll just add that to the list.
A lot of firsts. Anyway, always eat breakfast.
Yeah. That's fair.
Most important meal of the day.
Most important meal, 100%. No matter how fast you think you can run, you can't escape low blood sugar.
Has anyone else just like collapsed or fainted?
I have not, but my best friend used to consistently. So
I've always pushed myself to that edge, and like I would go, and then I'd be like, no, I'm good. And then like, but I'd never gone that far.
I don't think I've definitely had like spotty vision or like stuff like that from like not eating or but I've never collapsed. I've never just collapsed out of nowhere.
I've come close to it.
What?
I just remembered another story where it was the same exact fucking thing. So that means I don't remember where it was in my life though, but if it happened twice, I didn't learn. It's just like, it was like a physical fitness test for something.
Yeah.
I had to run 1.5 miles or 2 miles and then do like push-ups, sit-ups, all the other bullshit. And then I just wandered off to the bathroom, locked the door, and fell over.
Oh, God, TJ. God damn it.
Wow.
Did you learn now?
Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeah, I've learned now, because I was sick of it, dude.
I would assume
Life, you should be able to see that and be conscious for it. Anyway.
That's fair.
No, honestly, I feel like my tolerance is that
for
weird.
Knocking out?
Yeah, because if I skip breakfast in the morning, I'm fucked.
Sure.
I need to put something in my body. Like, even working at Starbucks, I'm like, guys, I'm gonna go sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal a brownie here in a second if we're if we don't slow down.
Yeah, I've definitely as I gotten older, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do something. I know I'm not gonna fuck myself up. Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I feel myself not feeling it right now. It's kind of hot. I'm kind of dying. I'm gonna sit down for at least 5 minutes.
No, for me it's the exact opposite. I'm fucking made of porcelain over here. I will wake up early and make myself a nice ass breakfast every day just to stay conscious,
just to be alive. Yeah. Yes. Fuck.
See, mine's more anger things.
Sure.
Just because I get real hangry. Girls is probably feel that. On this road trip, 33 hours in the car, it's like I wanted to make as little stops as possible. I was goal driven getting there, and I've already
So then John pisses more than you on road trips.
Yeah, they both do. I can fucking hold it. I grew up going to Florida 12-hour car rides every summer, so I'm like 3 stops. That's what I need, but so between going to the bathroom and then food, I was like, I don't know. And it's like when you're traveling throughout the country, it's like the times that you go to places. It's like, oh, okay, well, everybody's hungry now, but we're 3 a.m. and in the middle of the desert. So you got to kind of figure it out. And it was driving me crazy. These guys would be over here like, oh, just some hash browns, some French fries. And I'm like, can I please get 5 burgers? Yeah. I'm hungry, and I'm going to be in the car for the next 4 hours until, the next push that you make. But
when you said it was anger-driven, I thought you meant passing out.
Oh.
You're every time you get into an argument, you're like, John, I just wish you washed the fucking dick.
He would love that. It'd be a great feature.
Also, 12-hour drives to Florida? From where?
Virginia.
Okay.
So I'm from Virginia,
wow,
New Jersey.
From here?
And
she was going. She built a bullet train just to go.
Well, no, and that's what they were laughing because the first, not to put you under the bus, but the first 4 hours, probably 4 or 5 hours was him, and then I took over and I did the next 10, and then they did the rest.
Yeah. I feel that though, because usually I'm a pretty strong road tripper.
But
then if you don't have a good start to it, that can fuck you up and you need to recover. Well, I drove to Wyoming many a time, and Kansas from Washington too. Ugh.
That's when I first moved out here, it was from Virginia to Washington. And I did most of the driving on that one. We made it in 2 days, I think, 2.5. So we came a whole 2 days earlier than we had planned because we were like, oh, well, we're going to do all of these things. And this one was like, fucking get there. you know. But that was honestly my favorite part of the trip was not the trip, but the driving was when these two were asleep and we had just left Las Vegas. So it was like me and him were starstruck. You come over this one little hill and you just see a sea of lights.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, this is so cool. And then we got to like drive through and see like a couple of the things. But then afterwards, it's literally desert for 200 miles. And so I literally got to a point, I had my GPS over here. I have him sleeping next to me, sisters in the back. And I was like, this is nice. Everyone's quiet. It's me, the mountains, and the fucking road. No one behind me, no one in front of me. I loved it. I was going like 90 miles an hour down that. And then, yeah, it was nice. Those are the moments where it's like I would be like craning out my neck, trying to make sure I stay on this road that has no lights. But then just, drive across the country. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
May as well.
If you guys ever do road trips, I will drive the whole way over there for the sole fact that I get really motion sickness in any other seat but the front.
I used to be like that a lot.
And so when I got to Florida, I drove around there the whole time in the rental car. So I was good.
Yeah.
When I returned the rental car and I finally got into my friend's car, I was like, I'll go back in the Mustang with your daughter. I'll play around. We'll play on the phone and everything. We were playing. All of a sudden, whoop.
Yeah.
Bring the airplane bags with you.
Everybody, like, we were quiet. Like, me and his daughter were quiet because I started getting motion sickness.
And you were just like, I got to focus.
Yeah, I got to focus. All I hear is my wife's like, it's quiet back there. He's like, one of the two kids, they did something wrong.
They killed Daniel.
They turn around like, what's wrong? And I'm like, we need to stop. And they're like, oh my God. Is my daughter about to use the bathroom again? Is it an emergency? I'm like, it's not your daughter. Dude,
it's
relax.
me.
It's me. And he's like, dude, you're a grown-ass man. Like, you should have gone before we left. I was like, no, it's the motion sickness.
Yeah.
I can't handle it back here.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you serious? And as soon as he opened the door, I puked when I got out of the car.
Yeah.
So I will always drive on a road trip. If you guys ever go on a road trip and you invite me, I will drive. I don't care. I will drive.
What about the passenger seat?
We'll just
I can't. I have to be passed out on the passenger seat.
All right,
Like, I can't do it.
We'll just give you a bunch of drugs.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll drive for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, you guys could be in the RV in the back, chilling, doing whatever you guys want, and I'll drive. I'll focus. I don't even care.
So we are the road trip superhero team.
Yeah, I will not be in the back on a road trip. You guys will hate me.
That's literally, I was in the back and like it's his sister. So obviously, and they're like around the same age. So they have like all these things they're talking about. I'm in the back like, someone shoot me, please. Like, can I just open the door and like fall out right now?
Well, I felt bad because we went to Disney World, right? In the Animal Kingdom, all the rides there, most of the rides there are stationary.
Okay.
So when you sit there, it's just a big screen in front of you.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, was that a huge mistake?
Oh, yeah.
His daughter wanted to sit next to me. I was like, okay, come on, Mija, let's go. You sit right here. I put on the bike and everything. And it was the Avatar ride, one of the ones that were...
Like Blue Avatar?
Yeah, the Blue Avatar, right?
Yeah.
The last Airbender.
So you sit on a bike. The last Airbender. You sit on a bike and the whole room... like turns black because you're sitting on the bike. The stuff where you put your stuff is in the back. It's all highlighted blue, like Kavika's lights, right? So it turns off. The screen turns on, and immediately when the screen turns on, it feels like you're on the bike. You got padding on the back of your calves, and then you got the bar that raises up to your back, so you're strapped into the bike. As soon as we started moving, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be so freaking cool. As soon as I realized what the ride was, I'm like, oh my God, we flew up and the thing goes up.
Oh shit.
I'm like, whoop. All I see is his daughter Izzy look at me. She's like, are you okay, Theo? I'm like, oop.
You're like, no.
And she's like, you can hold my hand. So the whole ride, I was, we were dipping and diving. You just see my friend, his girl, and my wife just looking at me like, this fucking idiot. And the best part, what they all liked, is when you go into the water, it sprays water on you guys. So as soon as they dipped down, I was done. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I can't. So I just closed my eyes with Izzy. And Izzy's like, she looked at me and she just kept copying me. I was like, oh God. Yeah. I was like, oh God. I got off.
Rock.
Immediately, I felt so bad for the staff over there because I kind of threw up in the area where you put your stuff in the back.
Oh, they're used to that probably.
Oh, dude, I felt so bad after that. I looked at my wife and like, no more stationary rides. I need to move in the ride.
So are you okay on like actual roller coasters?
Oh, actual roller coasters, I'm fine.
Okay.
Interesting.
One of the last roller coasters I got on was called Falcon's Fury. No, not related to Avengers.
Yeah.
It was one of the ones where you go up and you come down. right? Like you go up.
Oh, the straight up and down
yeah, the
towers.
straight up and down.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm thinking,
I can't fuck with
this is
those.
awesome. We're getting on. I love these extreme screen Puyallup Fair. You know, you
Yeah.
just go up, you come down, you go up, you come down. It's over. I'm going up. I got my wife to go in. You know, I'm a big guy, so you get the one click. I'm like, yeah, I can fucking go on. So we're going up. We're going up, and I'm like sitting there all excited. Like, oh, this is gonna be cool. I failed to realize that ride, as you go up, it faces you down to the floor. So you're...
What the fuck?
okay.
Like,
And the
parallel?
first thing that comes out of my mouth is like, please fucking hold. Oh my God. My wife was laughing, and I'm like, I'm so
You're
sorry.
like, I'm one
didn't-
click
yeah.
away from death right now.
I'm like, I didn't know. And as soon as they, like, you feel the thing like unhook,
go,
and
yeah.
you go down, and I'm eyes open. I look over to my wife. She's, nothing's coming out. She's not yelling. She's,
Yeah.
and it catches you at the end. Like, so when you fall like that, it catches you. So
Yeah.
you come straight back up. And I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Fuck that.
Dude, I can't do those kind of rides.
I don't
I'm,
even know what you're talking about.
I'm afraid of fucking heights.
Don't
I-
on it.
And I'm a goddamn roofer.
Just like Falcon, I don't know how
Stationary
Falcon
heights
does
for
it with
you.
the
Yeah.
suit. Nope, no way. I don't know how Falcon flies in his little suit, the red Falcon. and
Oh,
the-
dude.
Yeah, I don't know how he
puts
does
the
it. Nope.
wings back in.
Yeah, nope,
Yeah.
can't
See,
do
I
that.
want that shit. That number
Fear.
one superpower.
Fear was in my eyes because I got one click on that ride, dude. Normally it's a couple clicks. This one was just one click. I was, nope. Please fucking hold.
Yep.
That
Did at
was
least
it.
have like that little strap to
It
save
did,
you?
it
Okay.
did. But I was, it doesn't really
You're, like,
do
trying to
much when
hold
you're
on to the
falling.
seat.
No, hell no, dude. Don't, no, that was the last ride we got on in Busch Gardens, and we left. I was like, let's buy some
That's
gifts.
it?
Let's buy some gifts, some water, and let's
Get some
get the fuck
shavings.
out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way am I doing that right again. Maybe if you guys get on it, I'll join. But
I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I can't do
will-
those.
Good.
I will take
you
it.
guys wouldn't want to go to Florida, to Orlando, or
Oh, no,
Busch?
I-
No, I'll
Yeah.
go to
I've
the
been
I'll go to
to
the
Disney.
thing.
Yeah?
Or
Where'd you
not
like it?
Disney, the Busch. Yeah.
The Busch
Because
Gardens?
my dad worked at, when we first moved to Virginia, he worked at the Busch Gardens in Virginia.
There's one in Virginia.
Yeah, it was the world's most beautiful theme park multiple years in a row. So, or one of them.
Do you also
I
have a
didn't
zoo
know that was a
in
thing.
that one too?
No. That's the safari thing. That's in Florida. Ours is literally just like it's typical roller. Well, also considering the nearest roller coaster to Washington is like in Idaho. I loved it. It was like
What's it
45
called?
minutes from my house. I have no idea.
Silverwood.
Silverwood. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, so you've been there, so you know. You a roller coaster man?
But yeah, we
No, I
went,
don't.
In Virginia was like the thing. It's like you have like a day in summer, whatever. It's like you go down to Busch Gardens 4 hours, ride all the rides, get your big French fries and stuff, and go home. So I love that stuff.
I'm trying to think. I think the last time I went to an amusement park was like
Don't say Wildways. I swear to God.
no, it
Doesn't
was,
count.
No.
It was
No.
like I think it was like I think it was like six or 7
only
years
been
ago.
Oh my god! You've only been to Heatwaves?
Are you
Oh.
serious?
You're fucking kidding me.
I've never been to a big theme park.
Jesus.
God
All
damn
right,
it.
we're
Never been to Disneyland.
You?
Never been.
What?
To,
Have you been to a theme
I
park?
know
Yeah.
Disney,
Don't
but-
count Wildwaves.
No, I've been to Disneyland and Universal
Disneyland.
Studios.
Universal's
Okay, so you went to
pretty
Florida.
cool.
Okay, so you
No,
know.
I went to California.
Okay, so you've been to the baby ones. You haven't
Yeah,
been to the
I haven't gone.
huge
Yeah, I haven't
ones.
gone to the world. What
All
were you
right, so
saying,
we need to
TJ?
take TJ and John to amusement parks.
Whoa.
Heard.
Well, no. What are you saying? 6 years ago?
Yeah, and it just like it was worlds of fun, and it's an amusement park, and it's right next to Worlds of Fun, so like an amusement park and like a water park, right?
Okay.
Ah,
and
I like
Worlds.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I get it.
And
Play on words, dude.
oh shit.
I didn't.
But they had like their staple was called the Mamba, and I had to like Google it to make certain I got the story
Did they
right.
make you dance?
No, it's I don't actually know why. I assume like a mamba, like a snake,
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
and
Or the
it,
dance
like,
of death.
the whole thing was like insane acceleration that topped out at like 75 miles an hour.
Yes.
So
Oh,
you just
okay.
sitting and
Oh, it was
watching
like-
It was just
Oh,
like
okay.
up, and then there's like a straight down.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and then it would like continue, and it's
Where
like,
was that?
It was in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Nice. They need a little fun over there.
Yeah, worlds of fun.
yeah, I've,
World.
Worlds. Don't forget Worlds.
I've been to the Puyallup, or now called the Washington State Fair, and Wildwaves.
Have you been on at least the wooden ride at the state fair?
Yeah.
The Puyallup State
Yeah,
Fair?
yeah.
The one that just fucking wants to break your neck as soon
Yeah.
as you get on it?
There's a wooden one at Wild Waves too.
Yeah, I've been
There's one at Dolly
I've been on
World.
the wooden roller coaster at Wild Waves. I have not been on the Black Widow, the other roller coaster at Wild Waves.
I'm gonna make him do it now.
I do not do good on roller coasters.
I mean,
yeah.
They make the pressure or whatever. It makes my head feel.
I just don't like.
For me, it's in my stomach.
I just can't go upside down.
For me, it's my head. It feels like it's gonna like explode. Like it feels really bad, and I get like migraines after.
Interesting.
Damn.
I don't know. I really like.
But if I don't go upside down, I'm okay. Usually, I'm okay. As long as I don't go upside down.
Turns and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm okay with the turns and everything, but like it's the upside downy ones that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with
See,
you
I
there.
love those. I love when I can like feel my
especially
shoulders
like the
hitting
twisting
pads,
ones.
as long as it doesn't open.
Like I went on one, and this
That's
is
why
how
I
I
like the
knew I was
swings.
done with roller coasters. Basically, was I went on this one that
Fucking
my friends
terrifying.
talked me into it, and I went. You go in a loop, and then when we did the loop, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But
Did
then
you
the
pass
worst,
out?
no, the worst part. I almost passed out during the other part though. The worst part was the twist for me because it like.
Oh, does it do it sideways like
Yeah.
a barrel roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I just like, as soon as I saw it coming, I was like, oh, this is
You're
gonna
like,
suck. And then we went through it, and I was like,
Yeah.
like I was just like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
And I got off that ride, and I was like, never again. So
Celeste and her family are super into like Halloween, like haunted house, like corn mazes and
Hell
everything.
I
yeah.
like
Oh,
shit
sure.
like yeah.
And well, rather the one that like strikes me the most is like the first time we all went. It was like 4 or 5 of us, and it was just like a walkway, and it was like a tunnel, and it was like black and white and a swirl, and like it would go in like a spiral around you. And they were all just like falling to the ground, like having trouble walking. And I was like, "Can you just fucking hurry
You're
this
like,
up?"
come on, guys.
Like,
It's the one. So it's a little hallway with the rails in the room.
Yeah,
just
it's
where
the-
they-
yeah.
So people are
Oh, I
falling.
like
yeah, I've
those.
seen those in. It's like
Because
those are-
you're actually stationary. It's just
Yeah,
the
the
visuals
world-
are so
They
intense.
put those in those like ones at the fair, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big
Yeah,
buildings,
yeah.
like
Oh, uh-huh.
the fun houses.
Yeah.
And stuff.
That's like watching the mirror rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Watching how many people just.
Okay, but have you guys actually been in a mirror
Yeah.
maze? They're so
No.
fucking cool.
Actually,
I love
the
it.
ones
As long
at-
as they
at
keep
night-
the mirrors clean.
Sure.
At night, the ones that are dark, like the
I
dark
haven't been to
one.
one at night. I went to one
Oh,
literally.
yeah, let me just
I was in
close
the
my
Mall
eyes
of
and
America.
go into a mirror room.
And
I'm
they
fucked.
had one, and I had like some time to kill.
Oh,
before
my
this
eyes
was on their
open. I'm
cross
fucked in the
country.
mirror room. I can't see.
Bomb.
No. Dude, the one fucking thing I'm never gonna ride ever, like I might ride a roller coaster upside down, is the fucking bungee thing that shoots you like the
Oh,
slingshot.
the
The
slingshot?
slingshot. Yeah, fuck
Oh,
that.
I
Fuck
have
that.
done that one.
I'd be
God.
down.
I'm not.
It's
not.
terrifying. Go with a reputable company.
Yeah. You
The
don't
ones
go to
that
fucking
videotape
Uncle Chuck's backyard.
It's like, yeah, I
slingshot
just
by
built
any
this
means.
3 months ago.
Literally,
Those-
they
those
have
are-
them everywhere in
Those
Florida.
are the
though.
rides that like the workers usually like to fuck with people, and like right
Oh,
as
yeah.
they're about to hit the button that releases you, they just go, "Oh shit!" and then
Yeah, and you're like,
and you're like,
yeah.
"No!"
Well, and it's
Yeah.
already nerve wracking when you're on them because they have the power that springs it is like a couple feet away from you, so you just hear this intense like building up. And
yeah,
you're like,
fuck
what
that.
the fuck is gonna
Fuck
go?
that.
I went
Nope.
parasailing. That was kinda dope.
Yeah.
How's
Parasailing.
that?
What is that one?
It's like a boat pulls you and you're
You're-
connected to a
Parachute,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like in the
Okay,
first
yeah.
Jurassic Park movie?
You're
Yeah.
like strapped
Or
in
get
there. You
heated?
have like a little harness and everything. I did that with my dad.
Oh,
for
okay.
Jurassic.
Yeah.
You like start on a boat and then you go out in the water
Yeah.
and then you get all hooked
It's-
up and then you just like.
I
and then
was.
when you
How
come
much
out,
is that to do that?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh.
It's been a couple years, but it wasn't that bad. It was definitely touristy.
Yeah.
We saw dolphins. It was pretty dope. I was ready for an adrenaline rush, and it was like pleasant. So I was just like,
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm disappointed.
yeah, because like
I
This
wanted
is
to fear
nice.
for my life.
yeah, pretty much. It was just like, oh, like the parachute opens, and you're like, oh shit, and you start lifting off. Then like you don't hear the boat, you don't hear like the wind or
Yeah,
anything.
you
You
literally
don't hear
just
anything?
coast.
No, you're sitting in a harness, like enjoying.
Above the water.
I know, and you're like, wow,
a view.
look, the fucking Florida Keys. This is bullshit.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's flying. He's just.
You
Yeah,
seriously-
just like
you barely feel any wind on you and everything. It's weird.
he's not smiling. What happened?
Because I was seriously like, is there a shark at least? Like, what's the-
We can put some danger down there real quick. Like,
Can you like cut one of the strings on the
okay,
parachute?
So then you
Well,
probably
wait,
wouldn't like the
Nicole.
gondolas, huh? Up in Crystal Lake.
aren't we going to Rhine House?
Are we?
I'm
Are we?
planning on going there.
When does it close?
Fuck if I know. Time is it?
And that's the
I'm
podcast.
down. I'm down to.
That's yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up. So thanks for watching.
Been a good episode.
Thanks for watching. Thanks
Don't
for coming,
hesitate.
everyone.
Don't hesitate.
Yeah, that's
Don't
main thing, main takeaway.
Don't hesitate. Your ship will
and
get
eat
stolen.
breakfast.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of moral, lot of life lessons that we learned on this podcast. But yeah,
if anyone's curious, Ryan House closes at 12.
Okay, so
Rattle
I
shit.
couldn't leave him on a cliffhanger.
we'll see you guys next time.